Listen to the crowd. Look at the celebrations. Asif Ali, first to go for Pakistan, and Sri Lanka strike early.
And they couldn't have asked for a better start. Sri Lanka, after winning the toss and electing to bowl first, 2 perfect deliveries to start with, and look at that ball nipping in to the right-hander. Perfect length, just came in, hitting top of the stumps. Asif Ali out for a duck. Pakistan 1 for 1.
Hussain Talat then in at number 3, and Pakistan in the final under pressure straight away. ...2007 winners Sri Lanka win the toss, have a bowl first. What a delivery this is, Ryan Campbell.
Mate, noticeable movement through the air. I've just noticed the clouds have just rolled in. That's a beautiful delivery. The new ball is swinging.
Yeah, you're right about those clouds. You can see them being drawn in. Had problems with the light yesterday. That's a lovely shot. Just let it come to him, Atlak, who's played well throughout the tournament so far. And Pakistan have their first boundary.
It's not just about the power, sometimes you've got to use your touch as well, and did it brilliantly on that occasion. He's been outstanding throughout this competition, Clark, but they need a partnership between these two.
Can't be out, a long way down. It's look at the wicketkeeper, he's appealing. Absolutely, I think he double appealed. Long way down. 2 sides are going to go head to head. Not an inch will be given.
Yeah, it took a couple of steps down the wicket, and again, appreciable movement through the air with this new ball.
Yeah, and maybe that's exactly what you talked about with the clouds coming in. There's dusk starting to come. Sun is setting. Ball may move a little bit more. High in the air. There's another chance. 2 fielders coming in. One shouts, takes it. Sometimes you don't need to commentate, just listen to the crowd.
Look, just listen to the roar from the crowd. The Sri Lankan fans going absolutely nuts. Hussain Talat been given an opportunity to bat at 3, couldn't capitalize, but the bowler is, at the moment, he's out for 1 after 1 over 7 for 2.
Fahim Ashraf then in at number 4, his side under pressure. 7 for 2, 1 over gone. Sri Lanka, they're all over Pakistan like a rash. See what that has done to the way that Pakistan are trying to build, get a partnership together.
Well, yeah, we've never really seen them bat with anything other than ultra aggression. All of a sudden, it's about pushing a few gaps, get a few under the belt. The skipper is going to have to come in and play an absolute cracker.
And on the other hand, if you're him with ball in hand, Samarakun, think, I'm going to get another wicket. One more wicket here, and then all of a sudden, in your mind as a bowling unit, you think we can bowl Pakistan out here. We can win the cup. Absolutely brilliant. The bravery from Fahim Ashraf. We see this throughout the world in all forms of the game. They don't worry about giving their wicket or getting out. They need a total on the board.
And look at that. The flow of the bat, not an easy shot to play. It was a length delivery.
Have to bowl that again.
Yeah, I've got to say, though, we do know that Pakistan have a very, very strong bowling attack. So, you know, the big scores that we've seen in this tournament so far, as you look down the list, they all bowl medium pace. They can all swing the ball. Maybe they don't need a massive score.
Nice shot. Will be given a 6 because it hits the cushioning straight on. And we just had a look at those teams then. Pakistan unchanged throughout the whole of the tournament. 621 sixes, 29 games.
Another magnificent shot. He's got to go fuller here, the bowler. He's bowled 2 length deliveries, both 6s now. There is a fielder a lot straighter in long on.
This one smashed back down. There is a fielder there. Consistency and selection for Pakistan, and hence why they're here in the final. Brilliant to hear the crowds. Absolutely brilliant. This is Hong Kong sixes. Look at it. It's like it's a one-day international. It's like it's the World Cup final. Look at that for a shot. Well caught, young man.
Great shot, but more importantly, great catch. We've seen some being dropped and put down today, but this young fella, the ball boy, look at the positioning, look at the hands, as easy as you like.
Absolutely, enjoy your moments. And again, someone's got to catch this in the stand. Watch out, it's coming. 2 in 2 catches, 3, 4 sixes in the over. 2 overs are done. Pakistan fighting back, 34 for 2. Closing in on 200 runs there, Mohamed Akhlaq. Strike rate good, 6s, 22. Beautiful shots that we saw there. 4 6s in the over, some good catches. This one, excellent. How easily he takes it.
That's young Otis. I know that kid. I went to dinner with his old man last night.
A great technique. And look at that, a high 5.
Samarakoon into the attack with his off-spin. It's high, it's another chance. Sri Lanka keep taking wickets. And what a start to the final for Sri Lanka. 3 wickets down, Pakistan. They cannot believe it. They can.
They are dancing in the streets and in the stands here at Mongkok. Sri Lanka are on fire. The skipper has to go. 13 from just 4 balls. It's 34 for 3.
Amir Yamin then. Ratnaika with wicket with his first ball off spin. He's gone to left arm spin now. Why worry about the position you're in? Why worry about if you're losing wickets? The only way you can win the game is by setting a big enough target so you can defend it.
In this format, you've got to be fearless. You've got to play with freedom. That's exactly what they're doing. Yes, they are losing wicket from one end. Doesn't matter.
Bowled. Horrible looking shot. 4 wickets in his last game. 2 in this first over. Leading wicket taker in the tournament. What a start, Sri Lanka.
Left arm, right arm, doesn't matter what he bowls so well. Another wicket. wicket goes down. It's 40 for 4 after 2.5.
Shahab Khan, he's going to have some work to do with the ball, but at the moment he's got something to do with the bat as well. 4 wickets in his last game. Ratnaika, 2 wickets in his first 3 balls. He's back to off-spin. Just to remind you, if it does get dark, 2 overs in the second innings constitutes a game. Horrible looking shot from Amir Yamin. They won't mind. They do mind.
You're not impressed. Absolutely not impressed with that shot. It was a hoik.
That's a nice shot. Used a little bit of width that was on offer. Cut away for a boundary. Top wicket taker in the tournament. With 8, 4 in his last game, 2 in this game. Happy with singles at the moment. Pakistan in trouble. 3 overs are done. 46 for 4. Under pressure, Pakistan. Akhlaq at the moment is the only man keeping this innings together. 23 from 8, but what can he do? Got to try and get themselves to a total. Something, Ryan Campbell, as a coach, what would you take now?
Well, unfortunately, the 120 is out the door. The 110 is out the door. Now it's about maintaining momentum through maybe hitting 4s for an over or so and not 6s.
Yeah, spot on. Think about how good their bowling attack is as well. And I think that's what he's said to him, and that's what Pakistan are thinking now. Slightly come back. Take it out of 5th gear. Let's get into 3rd and just slightly get ourselves a little partnership going.
It seems like that's what they're trying to do here. If anybody need to take a chance or try and go for the 6, it's got to be Shahab.
Yeah, that's the issue, because obviously he's more of a bowler than a batter. This is where Akhlaq has to just go down and say to him, come on, just get me back on strike. What a catch! Serious catch. Absolutely enjoyed this moment, Sri Lanka. Bowlers have set the tone. What a catch. Possibly one of the best of the tournament.
Catches win matches, and when things are going your way, they go your way. Waxed it back at him, pops up, could have gone anywhere, but he takes the catch. Brilliant. Pakistan now 51 for 5.
Yeah, Shahab gone. He's got to stay there and run for Akhlaq, and what does he do now? 51 for 5. He's decided he's got to keep going. Don't get run out, don't get run out. The last man in standing, Shahab is gone for 1. What a catch this is.
Exceptional. That was hit with some power, and look at the reaction from the bowler. And to have the game awareness to quickly recover and get it on the 2nd attempt, just brilliant. A lot to think for Akhlaq.
Still 13 balls to go here. There's still 13 balls to go. They're 5 down. Last man standing. What can he do? Absolutely. Give yourself an opportunity. You never know. If you can get 80, you've got a chance. 4 gone. 54 for 5. Yeah, it's been exceptional bowling from Sri Lanka. 2 for 6 for Dhananjaya. Right now, Aika with a couple of wickets. He's going to go again. How close is that to being his 3rd wicket?
Not surprising, he's got his 2nd over. He has been an absolute fire.
Smashed. That's the maximum. Well, there's hope. Pakistan will still believe they can get to some sort of a total.
That's a beautiful shot. If he can still get 5 or 6 sixes here, he can get his team to 90-95. And with their bowling attack, they're always in the game, Pakistan.
3 6s, 3 4s. Yeah, you might as well take the 1. He's thinking that he doesn't get back on strike. Keep taking the 1s.
Can I just throw in another side of things as we watch South Africa win the plate? They defended just 98 and grabbed the silverware.
Is it in the gap? Is it in the gap? No. How good have Sri Lanka been so far? They are absolutely running for everything. Their energy is excellent.
It has been, but I'm just going to throw you this one in. With it going so well and bowling so well, just 1 wicket needed. Bring the wicket-keeper up to the stumps, keep him in his crease.
You've said it all tournament long. Now then, chance, no. Can't sit down. Look at them, they can't sit down. They can't stop moving.
The atmosphere in the ground, you would not see a better atmosphere. It's absolutely electric. Pressure building every delivery for Pakistani fans here.
Yeah, that's a good shot. That is a good shot to finish off the over. 68 for 5. Seen 9 games today, 3 finals. Saw Oman beat England in the bowl final. We've seen South Africa beat the UAE in the plate final. And at the moment, in the cup final, Sri Lanka are ahead, a long way ahead. 68 for 5 is where Pakistan find themselves. They've got 6 balls, 1 wicket left. Last man standing is 44 from 18. Got to keep running, this will run away. There's no fielders down there, a fine leg. Can Pakistan get to 90?
Inside edge, they'll take him any way they can get him. But I got to say, if they get to 90, they're right in this match.
With their bowling lineup, definitely. Now then, chance to get them all out. Gone! Simple catch. Sri Lanka have bowled Pakistan out in the final. That clock goes to 48. And the crowd, well, some of them in shock, some of them are dancing.
And look at their reaction. Sri Lankan fans cannot believe what they've just witnessed. Their team has been brilliant. They've been outstanding with the execution, with the ball and in the field as well. But Pakistan will be disappointed. Just couldn't get going. Kept losing wickets at regular intervals and bowled out 72 under 6 overs, all out in 5.2.
Well, an amazing performance so far from Sri Lanka. Win the toss, have a bowl first. Started well with Asif Ali. Then Talat went, Fahim came and went. Amir Yaman. And it was only Aklak with 48 from 20. 2 wickets for Dhananjaya, 2 for Ratnayaka, top wicket taker in the 2024 Hong Kong Sixes, and a wicket each. Taking through this, started well, beautiful in-swinger, got rid of Asif Ali. High in the air, backed up with some good catches. Nearly a collision. Right now, like he did in his last game, took wickets early, 4 in his previous game in the semi-final, 2 in the over. Brilliant catch off his own bowling. And then the last one, Aklak, who was trying to power Pakistan to perhaps 85 or 90. So, the last game, the cup final, Hong Kong Sixes 2024. It's Sri Lanka who needs 73 from 36. It's Sri Lanka's final. It's whether Pakistan can hit back hard. Already seen 2 finals today. Oman, the victors of the bowl. Some big scalps for Oman in this competition. And we've just seen South Africa. Well, they won the plate. Good performance from their captain, John Smuts. And at the moment, Brad Hogg, Niall O'Brien, I need to take a bit of a breath. Talk me through what we've just seen.
Some fantastic bowling from Sri Lanka. They were absolutely brilliant. Ruakode is going to open the batting. And Dhananjaya Lakshan will be his partner. They need to get them away to a good start because this Pakistan bowling unit are absolutely dynamite. They were superb against Australia. Shahab Khan bowling excessive Yorkers to the Australians earlier on today where they couldn't get him away. Really set the momentum. Can he do it now? Because he needs to pick up early wickets, needs to pick up a few dots to get Pakistan back in the game.
Just looked up, didn't he, then? Because if there is light and there's problems, 26 is where Sri Lanka need to be. 2.1 overs. Now then, what has this man got? Got a little bit of shape early on. Shahab, who bowled an excellent spell yesterday against Australia. They need something special today.
Too early, that's what we want. Pakistan, too early. Get some nerves. 10 dots, that's useful. Economy rate, very good. Anything under 17, 18 is excellent.
Well, I don't mind the shot. He knows the length he's going to bowl. I don't mind that shot.
Well, Dhananjaya has done his research, knowing that Shahab earlier on today was just bowling Yorker after Yorker. So he's going for the ramp shot, and here where there's short boundaries, it's a good value shot.
.71 from 34. Slower ball. Land safe. What we've seen throughout, not just today, but throughout this tournament, is the atmosphere that's been created by the crowds. Sri Lankans, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, Indian supporters, the odd English supporter here and there. I've thoroughly enjoyed this season's Hong Kong Sixes. In the air, chance, chance! Whether that carried, Fahim Ashraf tried to get underneath it. Good effort. He's happy with the effort.
It was a very fine effort. The desperation was there, and that's what you want in the final. They know they're under par. They also know they've got such a good bowling attack. If they get a couple early, they'll be in with a chance. That's brilliant. Most importantly, as soon as he realised he wasn't getting there, he had to smother it, and he did.
Yeah, and who says they're not committed, these players? Look at that. Short. V1 again. So even though they've not got a wicket, it hasn't been a bad over for Pakistan at the moment.
I just can't believe that Sri Lanka are trying to hit sixes. They don't really need to hit sixes, especially early on. Find the fours. They've only got a small total to chase.
Now then, little nick, no nick. What a first over that is when you're trying to defend 72. Just 5 runs from it. Sri Lanka 5 without loss. Amir Yamin then will bowl the second over. 68 from 30. In the context of not just the game but the tournament. Big over. Big over, big shot. Huge. Length dealt with their first maximum.
Big moment. A statement shot from Virakode, because there would have been pressure before this ball was bowled. There would have been pressure on the Sri Lankans after that first over was so good. So to make that statement, first ball, throw a punch back Sri Lanka.
Yeah, it's also about the lines you need to bowl here. Not about the lengths, more about the line. Get too tight, you're going to go down the ground. Slightly outside, you're asking the left-handers to drag it good. 50 in his last game, Virakode, it was good.
Just brilliant. Look at that. Beautiful shots down the ground, through the covers. And that's the way you should start today. It's only a small total. And once you find your rhythm, then start going over the top.
Yeah, just 16 balls for that 50 as well. Looks better when he's trying to hit down the ground. Down the ground, chance! Through his hands. If it had come through our plastic sheeting, that was hitting me right on the left shoulder.
I'll tell you what, Corbin, that would have hit you straight on the snot box. Straight on the Swede. He murdered this. Fahim should have taken Corky, watch! You just swayed it, like you're facing show back to him.
Played it well. I actually played that well, for a change. Now then, bit of luck then. Back-to-back sixes. Dragged. Again because of that length, slower ball dragged, and all of a sudden now, that first over is gone for Pakistan. It's Sri Lanka who've hit back 17 sixes in the tournament so far for Virakode.
Just can't understand why Sri Lanka have changed their plan. They just bowled so well against Australia earlier when they were going for Yorkers. Sorry, Pakistan, they were brilliant this morning. Just bowling too short to the Sri Lankans here, especially Virakode, who just loves it on that length.
I think it's because it's pressure, because they've not got the total on the board. They just think they need to change. They don't need to change. Nice shot. Nice shot. Won't get any runs for it. Looks a better player when he tries to hit down the ground.
I just wonder if Amir Mina picked this up cleanly, got the stump out of the ground, affected the run out. It was a half a chance. Not easy.
Well, they've had a couple of chances already, haven't they? A few balls have got in the air and landed safely. Fahim, great effort down at long on. The over before had a chance, went straight through his hands. It came hard at him. At long on, 18 runs from the first 5 deliveries. Make that 24 from the over, and Sri Lanka are romping to victory here in the final at the moment. 29 without loss. So we now have a result of lights sets in and the umpires take us off like they did last night. At the moment, Sri Lanka ahead. Need to be 26, 2.1 overs. Gone again with his premier fast bowler with second over. Bowled an excellent first over. Careful. Giving away a single there, you can't do that.
Well, that's cheeky from Sri Lanka. Dhanajaya just getting back in his crease. They're going to have a look at it. But that's the way that you've got to think. If you haven't got the run out, you've just given a run away, and you've got the batter who is in sync back on strike. Cody.
When you first look at it, you think he's okay. That was my first initial thoughts. It's actually a bit closer than I thought, but I think he's okay. Bat is grounded, and when those bails come off, he's behind that line. .43 from 23. And what we've seen throughout, this is now the 29th game, that should be easy pickings for Sri Lanka, but it's a final, and it's Pakistan. That is their opposition, looking for wickets.
Well, going for broke here. Pakistan bowling Shahab is second. They have to. They've got no alternative. They have to get wickets. So if you're Sri Lanka, think they have to use Asif Ali at some stage. So they're so far ahead of the game. 42 from 22.
Yesterday you said Asif Ali was their best bowler.
He's had an off day with the ball. So Sri Lanka so far ahead. Nothing silly. Should get over the line comfortably. Pakistan desperate for wickets.
Good piece of bowling, but Dhanajaya just trying to overhit the ball. Don't have to try and hit these sixes. Just time it, stroke it through, get the fours. 42 off 21.
It was Dan Christian who hit Asif Ali for a big last over. Wow, that is so close. Another little fumble by the wicketkeeper.
What a spell. What a spell. 0 for 6 off 10 balls.
4 dots in that as well.
I'm just trying to put this kind of spell into the equation of a batter. What is that value? At 70 and 80 in this format?
Well, it's definitely the best bowling figures for somebody at the moment who's bowled 2 overs. Don't even have to look left for our stats. 3 for 3 is the best off 1 over. Another dot ball. Building the pressure. He's trying to help his side out. Given 1 for the over.
Well, most of the 50s were made off 12 balls. So he's well ahead of that. This is probably one of the best bowling performances throughout the tournament. Sensational, bringing Pakistan back into the game.
Yeah, and he's 0 for 6. And people must be thinking, what are you on about? He's got no wickets, but in the context of what he's doing and what he's trying to do for Pakistan, it's brilliant. Now then, last ball dealt with, got it wrong. Still a decent spell, 2 overs, not for 12. Sri Lanka 38 without loss, 3 overs done. Most runs is Vinayak Shukla with 275. Wirakodi is at 4th behind Ravi Bopara. Apologies about my voice. Bopara with 222. Aklak with 225. Now then, captain has put a catch down into the attack. Yeah, disappointing end to a great spell. Now then, can the captain back that up? Dot ball, possible run out. Keep your eye out on Wirakodi as well, he's down.
Well, keep an eye on Ashraf, because Ashraf is accusing Wirakodi of getting in the way. He is accusing the batter of running deliberately in the way. Look at this is unbelievable. It's the final, 3 days hard graft, and they're scrapping, they're desperate for the title.
I'm trying to think what he thinks he's done here. I think he's trying to say that Ashraf has said to Dhananjay, you got in my way. And Dhananjay has said, no, I'm running up my line. You have to go round me as a bowler.
I don't think he altered his line at all. The batter, I think, perfectly fine.
Just passion, that's all it is, it's just passion. What does the batter do? He's just running up. Two passionate international cricketers going head-to-head. High in the air, keeper is underneath it. Fahim Ashraf, you have a wicket. And Pakistan are slowly getting back into this final.
A lot of commotion. Pakistan fans are a lot happier now. Wirakodi, he looks as though he's got a sore hamstring to add to his woes. But that was a quick bouncer, a good bouncer, right on the nostrils. That's where you need to be if you're going to bowl a short one. Cramp the batsman for room. Wirakodi is out for 34. Sri Lanka 39 for 1.
Well, it's been carried off. Madhushankar then, 34 from 16. The light is getting a little bit darker here. 51 is where Sri Lanka need to be, 4.1 overs. Now then, went for the Yorker, what a shot this is. For your first delivery. Pressure, what pressure?
A little bottom hand shovel. Goes for the low full toss. Looking for the Yorker. Fahim, I wonder could he go on maybe to a slower ball. It's just a shovel, it's all bottom hand. Oh, you go from 0 to 0 in the space of a ball, captain. Sri Lanka 28 off 15, you're nearly there.
Now they need another wicket. Pakistan need another wicket. Captain is trying to get underneath it. How many times have we seen that? Now then, run out, surely. No, Sri Lanka, what are you doing? What are you doing, Sri Lanka? You are panicking when the game is there in your hands. And Pakistan have another wicket.
It was easy two there, easy two. Beautiful, beautiful fielding out there. Dhananjay has run out for 2. He's 2 off 7. I think Sri Lanka will be happy with that with a new batter coming in. Hope he can do a better job. 46 for 2.
Dhananjay then is the new batter. Now then, Apologies, Dhananjaya is out. What a shot that is. Madhushanka, first delivery. Clip it for 6, this one again 6, and they are over where they need to be. If the light keeps getting darker and darker, at 4.1 overs.
He puts pace on it again. The 2 times Fahim Ashraf in this over has taken pace off the ball. He's got a top edge catch, and he's got a top edge that yielded a run out. Take pace off.
What did you say 2 overs ago, Niall O'Brien? Who's left to bowl? Asif Ali has to bowl an over. Clip towards that leg side, there's lots of room there. 3 sixes in the over, 20 runs from that over. Sri Lanka need 15, they're 58 for 2. Sri Lanka have got one hand on that cup. 15 runs from 12 deliveries. They're over the target they need to be if light does get worse and worse and the umpires take them off. Surely not in the final. Surely they'll stay on. Hussein Talat then, pressure on this man. Can he keep Pakistan in the tournament? Decent start.
Pace off straight away to the new batter, Samarakun. Samarakun can really handle the bat. One thing Sri Lanka will be very happy with is that they've got the right arm off spinner to bowl the next over when it's going to be at its darkest.
What a performance so far from Sri Lanka. 14 from 11. Now then, into the leg side. Chance again. Just when you think Sri Lanka, the game is theirs. Typical Pakistani. They will keep fighting till the end. And we have a final on our hands.
Outstanding. Truly wonderful. Pakistan will not go away. Slower ball. Again doing the trick. They just will not give up. Distraught fans. Pakistan still got an outside chance. 59 for 3. 14 to win.
Go back into it again, Asif Ali. 6 balls of these 10. What can you leave him with? 3 wickets down as well. Pakistan were bowled out. Top wicket taker in the tournament now's got a job to do with the bat. Now then, high, and just enough. Good effort from Fahim Ashraf. Jumped and wasn't tall enough. 633 sixes.
Well, if you looked at the earlier game today, when they bowled so well, they produced so many chances, but they'll keep dropping them. And another chance goes down, but this is a tougher chance over the high bar. Unlucky there for Fahim.
Could he knock it back in play? That's the only thing I want to say. Could he knock it back in and save some runs?
Could he have? Final. 8 from 9 deliveries, surely now. Surely this is Sri Lanka's cup. Surely there's no more twists in this final. They believe they're there already. They're celebrating. 2 batters are celebrating. The crowds are celebrating. They're 1 shot away from winning their 2nd Hong Kong sixes. First time 2007. Pakistan supporters cannot believe it.
This has just been a wonderful performance from Sri Lanka. Ratnayaka has been brilliant throughout the tournament with his off spin, but also his batting in tough times.
May have to look at bowling that again. Is it given a wide? It is given a wide. And in some ways it'd be a nice moment in this competition for Ratnayaka to hit the winning runs.
Yeah, leading wicket taker, spinner. A tournament that's dominated by bat. Ratnayaka has dominated with ball. No mystery, just finger spin, but outfoxing batters. It would be lovely. I echo your thoughts, Corky. Be lovely for Ratnayaka to get Sri Lanka over the... What time is it in Colombo? Kandy, Dambulla, Gaul. Are you watching?
Still trying, Pakistan. Still trying. He's been given advice from the side. Madhushankar is shouting at him, just get bat on ball.
2:54 in the afternoon, Sri Lanka. It's down, just finishing your Sunday lunch. Hot curry, they've got hot curries down there, and they're going to watch their side get over the line here in Hong Kong.
Even the Australians are shouting for the Sri Lankans there. Victory for Sri Lanka. What a way to finish the 2024 Hong Kong Sixes. A performance of note throughout. They bowled Pakistan out for 72. And in reply, it's Sri Lanka who win by 3 wickets, and they have thoroughly deserved this win.
Very difficult to beat live sport, folks. The raw emotion, the ups and the downs, trials and tribulations, but for Sri Lanka, they have been sensational for the last 3 days. And great for Ratnayaka, who bowled so well, to strike the winning blow. Entertain their loyal and patriotic fans day in, day out. A moment to savour for Sri Lanka.
Well, Ratnayaka, he was absolutely sensational, deserved to hit the winning runs because he's the one that set up the game for the Sri Lankans with 2 wickets of his first over. He was brilliant. Left arm off spin, right arm off spin. He can also hit the big ones as well. Pakistan will be very disappointed because they had a very formidable team, a team that was built on quicks and good batting as well. But today I just felt Pakistan went away from their game plan that they had against Australia, went length rather than bowling more Yorkers. And here's the winning moment. Ratnayaka hitting it out of the park. And the joy for the team in blue.
5 games in the Hong Kong Sixes for Sri Lanka, 5 wins, undefeated, thoroughly deserved their win. They took on a very talented Pakistan team who had dominated as well throughout the tournament and simply blew them away. Bowlers who set the tone early on took early wickets. And it is Sri Lanka who win the cup competition. They are champions of the Hong Kong Sixes 2024. So, we'll all catch our breath. Pakistan, who were put into bat, blown away that top order. Brilliant from Madhushankar, Dhananjaya, Ratnayaka. Akhlaq was the only Pakistani batter of any note, 48 from 20, and they were bowled out with 4 balls to go for 76. 72.
This is Asif Ali going big with Dhananjaya, but missing it. And then Talent caught out in the deep. Beautiful bowling by Dhananjaya, but also equally good fielding. And some power blows from Fahim down the ground. Cross-bat shots as well. Halak also joined in the party, and then Fahim caught in the deep. Great bowling by Ratnayaka.
Yeah, finger spin, Ratnayaka, clever. Totally outfoxing batters, he has done for 3 days. No real mystery. Great game awareness from the left arm tweaker from Sri Lanka. Akhlaq, he held the key. Could he get Pakistan to a winning total? That was a sensational catch. It really was a remarkable grab off his own bowling. Akhlaq, he's the wicketkeeper for Pakistan. He was the last man standing. He was eyeing up 85 and 90. In the end, lost too many wickets in Sri Lanka. Exceptional with the ball. Dhananjaya set the tone as he has done most of the tournament with his little medium paces, 2 for 6 with 3 dots. Ratnayaka, 4 dots, 2 for 25 from his 2. Exceptional bowling.
Well, the Sri Lankan batting card, Werakoti was good up front, 34, and then he got a little bit of cramp, played a big shot against Fahim and fell. And then you've got Madhushankar chipping in with 19, but Ratnayaka with both bat and ball chipping in with a good 16 out the end.
Always going to be hard for Pakistan trying to defend that, taking nothing away from Sri Lanka. Tried to still be aggressive, had a couple of chances. Ultimately, Sri Lanka, who tried to power themselves to that win. 9 sixes in the innings and 2 fours. They panicked a bit. But in the end, they deserved their victory.
Well, there was still hope with this run out. Good fielding, good game awareness of Pakistan. They never gave up. Truth be told, there was a little bit of composure just at the back end when you needed it, Sri Lanka. Using all your experience, pumping the ball away into the deep. Caught, good hands. Never easy. Always a twist in the tail when you've got Pakistan in the middle. The moment, the key moment. A beautiful lusty blow as Sri Lanka get their second Hong Kong Sixes triumph.
Yeah, great scenes. A game that was worthy of a final. Wasn't a high-scoring final. Plenty of ups and downs. Pakistan tried hard and played their part in the 2024 Hong Kong Sixes. Deserved to have their place in this final, just didn't get enough runs. Were blown away by the Sri Lankan bowling, and in the end, quite comfortable. 6 balls to spare, 76 at 3, and Sri Lanka win by 3 wickets. They don't care it's going dark. They're going to party on through the night here in Hong Kong. And why not? What a place to play a competition. Congratulations to the Hong Kong Cricket Association for putting this on, this competition. Thoroughly enjoyable. 4 good teams making the cup final, cup semi-finals. Australia couldn't get over the line against Pakistan. Sri Lanka beat Bangladesh, and then in the final it was all about Sri Lanka. It's infectious, winning, enjoyable, and Sri Lanka completely and utterly deserved the win.
That's why you play the game. Whether you're a current player, a junior at your local club, or a retired player, you play the game to win. Personal pride, that winning mentality that made all these players here in this tournament the professionals that they are. Before you leave your respective countries for this tournament, you have one goal in mind, and that is to win and to get that trophy. Sri Lanka have done that. For the second time in the history of the Hong Kong Sixes, Sri Lanka are the champions. It's been a wonderful 3 days. thoroughly enjoyable to work on, I must say. Great to come back to Hong Kong and see all these superstars in action once again. And long may this tournament continue.
Well, what a third and final day we've had here. Oman beating England and taking the bowl. Thoroughly deserved that. Shukla, who led from the front, leading run scorer in the Hong Kong Sixes 2024. We also had the final of the plates. South Africa against the UAE. John Smuts, who was captain of South Africa, played well. Hadn't had the best of tournaments up to this game, but when needed, led from the front. So it's South Africa who are the plate champions. Something to take back home with them. South Africa beat Hong Kong to get to that final. UAE beat Nepal, and South Africa in the final, they beat the UAE. Right, time for us all to just have a lie down in a darkened room. Coming up after the break will be the post-match presentation. Is he picking up or am I throwing?
This is radio stick 1. Beautiful. I'll check standby.